welcome Mrs. Anupama to Dheya Masterpieces. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thank you so much for calling me. Thank you.
So, in this new segment, we are talking to all our mentors and asking them to tell us their experiences through their career and through Dheya. So, will you please start by introducing yourself?
Okay, sure, Suruchi. My name is Anupama Naveen. I'm presently a yoga instructor. Basically, being a dancer, I was always, infatuated with music, dance, anything to do with our culture.
Yes.
I've of course done my PG diploma in industrial relationship through Symbiosis, but that never clicked. I did my public relation advertisements also through YMCA Delhi, and I worked as a PR executive in a public relation company in Delhi. But throughout all these years, somewhere my Bharatnatyam, being a Bharatnatyam dancer, I think that was my main forte. So I took it up more on a professional level, and I started taking classes. I started performing. But when I came to Pune for settling down, somehow that phase didn't pick up so much. In the meanwhile, I had also done aerobic. I became an aerobic instructor through Reebok. So I started my classes in aerobics, step training.
Yeah.
And gradually I thought, why not do yoga? Because that's what India is all about.
Yeah.
So, and I was always interested in this field. So when we were posted in Mumbai, so I got myself certified from Kevalya Dham. And over in Pune, then I joined Institute in Kshitij Yoga there, which is in Vanavri. And first 1 year I was just a student, and then I decided to do a teacher's training course, because then when the seriousness will come, you'll study in a group, you'll have books, you'll have discussions, your insight will become more open, you'll attend different forums.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and basically with all these classes, my yoga also took a different phase altogether. So I started taking more personal classes for senior citizens, because I think that's the call of the day.
Yeah.
And also for teenagers, because they're facing a lot of health issues and mental issues. So this yoga, asanas and pranayam really helps them. So being a runner also, it has helped me, and somehow I'm able to, my flexibility is all thanks to yoga. And coming back to Dheya, I think I joined Dheya in the year 2016. I met Naveen and he introduced me to Anand. And because the connection with the children was always there, it's also one of the main forte. As a dancer, I was always full with girls, children all around me.
Yeah.
So children were always a special source of inspiration to me, because I learn a lot from them. So when something like this is there, so I said, why not do something for our country? It's in a broader perspective. So I did the mentorship program with them, and of course I had a lot of good memories, and we have gone to schools also, gone to Symbiosis, and interacted with a lot of young children and young adults who are the future of our country. And it's a beautiful journey, because you get a different perspective of life, and you're always full of energy, because you are giving only positivity, you're getting back only positivity and hope. So, and through this interaction, this Anand had somewhere told me that you take this yoga thing more seriously, because it is something which is really going to come up in real future.
Yeah.
So both Naveen and Anand, they really mentored me through that way. You should do it, and this is how to take it to the next level.
Yeah.
And with my running coach also, he had the same thought. So I finished my QC1 level. That is, the Ayush Ministry has made it mandatory for all the yoga professionals to go through a certified process.
Okay.
So that level 1 is over, which is valid for 5 years. I'm planning to give my level 2 by the end of this year, so that we are open to more of these projects and schools and things like that. It's more on a broader perspective. So that's how my journey been.
Yeah. So as a yoga instructor, during this lockdown, how are you coping up with your classes or your kids and the senior citizens that you used to help?
Yeah, so basically online thing is not possible right now. It's not happening. I give them once a week, kind of a video.
Right.
But it's more on a phone call, because they are not very savvy with the technical part of it. So they need more on the, moral support kind of thing. So I call them up on a regular basis and keep them updated. And I've given them a lot of links on YouTube and things like that, so that they are doing. But to give out time, it is difficult right now. But I am, of course, with my breathing, with all the pranayams that I have done, it is really, at least I I'm at least in composure and at peace. So I take out time only once a week to give out a video, probably to my entire pre-runners group, or put it in the Facebook. But to be very frank, I'm not able to put it in a group per se. That is not happening right now. And I take more on a personal level. So they are not very happy with connecting through online. They are more that whenever we are physically, we are present, we will do the class, else we are okay.
So you mentioned that when you joined Dheya, Naveen sir and Anand sir helped you mentor and helped you advance your yoga side as well, right?
Yeah.
So can you describe any good experiences or like some experiences with the kids that you have mentored, which you remember till date?
Yeah, see, I had mentored quite a few of them, some of them in 8th class, and I remember one boy, he was in his maybe early 20s, maybe, second year or third year, totally confused, frustrated with life. I think he had a personal relationship problem also. So I still remember that he was a very depressed soul, and when he had come, he was not even moved to give an interview.
Right.
I think it was his girlfriend who got him there, and they were sitting and they were patiently waiting for me. And once the session was over, he was a very different kind of a person, because his whole perspective changed a lot. I mean, to mentor somebody who is of that age, we need to connect with them. It is not just a mentoring path that this is how it should be. You have to become a friend, empathize with the situation, and give him personal solution which he should be ready to accept at that state of mind. So after the session, the way that the couple thanked me for the for the kind of guidance that they got, I think it's still etched in my memory. So that is one of the cases that I felt I did my whatever best I could, and I felt really happy at the end of it.
So you also mentioned that you have done your PR. You have worked as a PR manager, but it was not really your calling, and you knew somehow that dancing and yoga, that side is what is your calling. So do you think that if you had planned your career when you were young, would it have changed the way your life?
Definitely, it would have changed. I think 360 degree. I would have been more conscious on what I'm going to take. I would not have wasted probably those many years. I would have been much more happier person right from the beginning. Right in 2021, when you know that you are in it, because bhed ki mentality, wherever my friends were going, and I didn't feel that I was made for it, but then everybody was going around doing the MBA, things like that. And of course, my dance teacher used to tell me, no, you should come to me, I will train you. But that seriousness never came in. If probably somebody would have guided me, no, you give your 100% focus towards your passion. And what was the thing, money will not come. That was a behind my back, that if I pursue this, you have to struggle a lot. That's what Guru used to say. The struggle is there and you may not find this thing, but this is your love. At that point of time, in 2021, you're influenced more by your peers than your parents and probably your teacher. So somewhere, of course, I don't repent any of my decision. I had a good time I did what I liked. I liked that whole idea of dealing one-on-one on a group with people and talking about my product and things like that. But I would have not survived more than 2 to 3 years, I'm sure of that, and that much I did. But if I would have continued in dance maybe in 2021, when I was the prime of my youth, I think it would have taken me leaps and bounds. So the clarity was not there. I will not say that parents didn't guide us, or the situation was like that. In 90s there was not much of a choice. And college education, and then you get your career, and then you get married. That was the norm on those days. So I don't repent, but yes, definitely I feel the children of this generation, with all the facilities which are available, the internet the world is open to us. See, we are quarantined, but I'm still talking to you. I'm connected with so many other people. Physically we are not, but spiritually and energy is moving. So if children get this kind of guidance at age of maybe 16, 15, I'm sure they're going to really make it to the top of the world. If you if you tell the child you're best in this, and you're no one, I mean, you can reach the stars. The sky is a limit. I don't think anyone can stop that person, because every child is unique. So as I'm talking, I'm actually getting goosebumps, because it is coming from a heart that of 16, 17-year-old child got so much of energy, so much of creativity oozing out. Instead of wasting the time in the monotonous rut of, if parents, as mentors, as teachers, if we can just give them that hope or that flame, that light, that there is, you are boundless. Ek jhalak dikha dena, they are just going to explode, and then I don't know where our country is going to go, man, because we have so much of talent, and we are in the best place. I must tell you, the best land on Mother Earth is India right now, and if we guide our children, nothing can stop. Nothing can stop.
That was really impressive. You know that there are a lot of confused and in dilemma kids and parents as well. Do you have anything to say to them? Your kid has done career planning as well, and we all know how successful he is. So as a parent, what do you want to say?
Yeah, thanks to Dheya, both my kids have got their career planning done, and the elder one is already swinging, and the younger one is just taking off. He's just waiting for this lockdown, and he's sure to win a lot of roles for our country. Well, parents over there who are listening, the mentors, the teachers who are listening, it's a request. Just let the child be what he or she is. They are meant to have, limitless power in them. All human beings, especially when your child is just, because you're so pure, it's there. So just let them be whatever they say. If you want to be the best cook in the world, let them be. If they want to reach the stars, let them be. Let them explore everything. But make a career planning decision when they are the right age of, 16, 15, 17. That's the time that they're also confused. So once they get the clarity, you will also, save a lot of time hassles. I see so many kids running for tuitions and things like that. Not everybody, if not IIT, then what? And IIT does not guarantee you that you will be the happiest man. The last thing we want a person to be unhappy, and the happiest person is the one who is just following his dream, his passion. So, you see Ronaldo, or you see Dhoni, or you see Sachin Tendulkar, or you see Lata Mangeshkar. They may not have done academically well or professionally qualified. They did what they did best, and we know what they are. So we need many of those people up there. We need our Indians to go and win Oscars, to win Olympic gold medals for our country. So please, parents, it's a request, and I hope you're listening to me, that as a parent, take a guarantee that, your child's future is secured, so go for it. Just go and gun for it. Thank you.
Thank you, Anupama ma'am. That was really amazing. I mean, even I have goosebumps. Your experiences are good, and it's a really good thing that both of your kids are shining brighter than the stars now. Thank you, and we conclude with the interview now. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, and all the best. Good work done there.
Thank you. Thank you.